I look like the bird lady from Home Alone.
I haven't got many friends.
Okay. Hello, I'm the 15% you saved on your car insurance with Geico. Is this a fit or is this dumb? Before we get into it.
Yeah, get into it.
I recently received something that I had to order because I couldn't pass it up. But it came in the mail yesterday? Was it yesterday? Did you come yesterday? She said yes. And I recorded myself unboxing it because I don't like myself.
I hate myself. Oh, I hate myself.
Yes, I'm aware of how I look. No, I am not wearing pants. And I am so excited. I need a cutting apparatus. Okay, so, this video was originally supposed to be just a plant tour. Then I ordered something. Something that changed my life. Something that I saw and couldn't pass up. Because yes, I am a freak. But there's limits to my freakiness. Whoa. Oh my god, it's so cold on my bare legs. Just putting this over my legs so that I don't get them cold. I ordered this just before the new year. Also, Happy New Year. I'm trying to open this, but it's very difficult. I'm gonna back up so you can see. If you care about plants,
you're going to die.
if you don't care about plants, you can die. You have my permission to die. Have you ever seen that video of John McClane where he was like, what the f did he say? Something like, I thought I was gonna die, so I called all of my friends.
And I told them that I was dying. None of them seemed to believe me, and furthermore, they accused me of being highly dramatic.
Okay. I don't know how to get this out without making a mess. Oh, that tastes like I got most of the packing peanuts out. This is the biodegradable ones, so love that. Oh my god, I just got a glimpse of it. I am so nervous. I don't want you to look yet. I'm gonna die. Oh, I love her. 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 This is Philodendron giganteum. Oh, I just hit my head. Oh, let's read the little note. Every plant we grow is intended to be enjoyed by someone. This plant's special someone is you. This plant was packaged with care by Angela. She still needs a name.
It's so cute. I love her.
I'm beside myself, and I don't know when I will recover, but I might have to go into hibernation in order to be able to process this. That's all. Hi. So everybody on this channel knows that
I am a crazy plant mom.
and the whole point of this video is to give you an update on my plant collection, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. My hands smell good. So where do we begin? This is Cordelia. She is my English ivy. We love her. I've had her for a while. She's probably like doubled in size since I got her. As long as you don't let them dry out too much, you give them a decent amount of light, they'll do great. They're also really prone to pests, so clean the foliage. This is a little tiny cactus. I'm not sure what species of cactus this is. I'm not like super knowledgeable on cacti. I have a few of them, and I basically bought them just because I like the way they look. You know what? I'm just gonna show you all of my cacti right now. This one, we love her. In the summer, it gets these little pink flowers on it. And then we have, come here. This big beaver tail cactus. Funny story with this one, it was in one of those like stupid like things that white ladies buy, like,
Oh, I'm gonna put this out on my patio in the summer and then I'm just gonna leave it out to die.
it was in one of those and it was like $27, and I wanted a specific type of cactus for a specific place in my room, and this was the only one that I was able to find of the size that I wanted. So I was like, do I want to bite the bullet and get it? And then I did, and disappointed my family.
Chop the screen, disappoint my father.
Then I also have this cactus, which also kind of looks like a beaver tail. I've had this one for a while. So this one over here, come here. This is a Hoya carnosa crimson princess, I think. I've also heard them called the Hoya exotica. This literally has pink stems.
Big, scary, and pink.
And there's like one stem that is just like the normal Hoya carnosa. The rest of them have this like crazy variegation. Variegation is the multicolored leaves. That's called variegation. But I cannot wait until this gets huge. Speaking of huge. Come here, Steven. Oh no! This is Steven. He's a Hoya pubicalyx. Look at the size of it. Look at the size of it! He's like right in the cross of two grow lights up there. And then I have one more Hoya. This is a Hoya carnosa compacta. It's also called the Hindu rope Hoya, and they call it compacta because see how like all these leaves are like curled up? This is not an easy plant to find, and usually when you find them, they're either tiny, or if they are big like this, they're super expensive. This was $16 at Lowe's. I walked in and I screamed. Everybody was staring at me like I was a lunatic, and I was like, Go to bed, Marianne. So what should we do next? Should we do Calathia's next? Okay, this is a Calathea ornata. She kind of looks a little sad right now. I didn't have a humidifier in here for a little while, so my Calathias were kind of suffering. Now that I just got a new humidifier. It's a Lavoyant one. It's incredible. Look at that.
Look at that.
Then I have this. This is a Calathea medallion. I think this is a Calathea medallion. Is it? I don't know. One thing I love about Calathias is they have really ornate patterns on the leaves, and then the underside of the leaves is this like dark like burgundy maroon color. This is the only other Calathea species that I have. This is a rattlesnake Calathea. I still have this in the grow pot that it came in, and then I just put the grow pot in my crown from when I won Prom King, and look how cute that looks. I have to wrestle with the placement of this all the time because it's right next to my TV, and from my bed it's like blocking some of my TV. Most of the time I'm just like sitting in bed watching like Big Time Rush or something. And like half of Carlos's face is cut off, and I'm like, you know, I would move that plant, but I'm too lazy to. So this is a red Maranta. This one is also fairly new. I got this at the same time that I got the Hoya carnosa compacta. Where is it? Where? Oh, you can't even see it. They also have like these crazy markings on the leaves and like really pretty underleaves. But this is Mariah, and we love her. Well, you can't miss this. I'm gonna do this. Well, you can't miss this one. This is Conan. He's a Monstera deliciosa. He's my pride and joy. I got Conan exactly a year ago, a couple days ago. I have taken a lot of cuttings from him, and if I never took any cuttings, he would probably be twice the size that he is now. This thing grows so I breathe around this thing and it grows. This is a Monstera adansonii. I'm pretty sure that I did an unboxing video with this when it was huge. Well, she got spider mites, and I was just like, okay, what we're not gonna do, I'm gonna tell you what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna die. So every viable cutting that I possibly could take, I took, put in water, let it grow roots, and then I put them in soil probably about a month ago, maybe a little over a month ago, and it's growing. There are new leaves growing out of it. And I have it under a grow light. It's very humid in here, and I'm starting to pull back on the watering because the cuttings are rooting out, but we love her.
Oh my god.
This is my string of bananas. We love her. Put her back. This was the last moment where everything was okay. Oh my
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh my f***ing god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Okay, nothing on you broke. You're fine. Oh my god. This was the biggest casualty. Everything's just a little dirty. Let's just say a prayer that nothing else goes wrong. This is Margaret. She's a pitcher plant. We love her. I've had Margaret for probably close to 2 years now. And when I got her, she had a ton of pitchers, and she grew a bunch of pitchers after that, but then they all kind of dried up, and then she never grew pitchers again. And it was because she wasn't getting enough light, she wasn't getting enough humidity.
I think I just wasn't giving her enough encouragement.
But that's Margaret. We love her. Lou is walking up my street. Hi, Mary Lou. How are you? There's this white lady that walks around my neighborhood, and she goes on like her daily power walk just with her audible radio for the whole neighborhood to hear. Like without earbuds, just from her phone. And I'm just like, okay, look at you, Brenda. This is Dylan. He's a rubber tree. I have him right in the window so he gets a lot of light. I have another type of ficus tree. This is a ficus lyrata, also known as the fiddly fig. Look at those leaves. He's pretty big. He's probably about 3 feet tall, which in the grand scheme of these is really not that big. I moved the camera because this one, I cannot move. I have the vines like maneuvered in a way. I'm training the vines to grow a certain way, so I don't want to disrupt it. Here's the new baby that we just unboxed in the beginning of this video. We love her. She's doing great. She's getting a lot of light. I have a ton of grow lights up here. I just put this one up here, and even though it doesn't look the nicest, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Because us as mothers, we make the sacrifices we need to in order for our children to thrive. These are some pitcher plant cuttings that I took from my big pitcher plant, so then it can hopefully grow pitchers. So this up here, this is my propagation shell. We're gonna go vlogging style. Oh, fuck! This is some cuttings from the spider plant. This is a marble queen cutting, which I had that big marble queen. I replanted it like an idiot, overwatered it like an idiot, and she died.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
So I took as many cuttings as I possibly could, and we're gonna try to bring her back to life. Those are some Hartley philodendron cuttings. This is really interesting. A while ago, I bought a philodendron Birkin from Lowe's that was reverting back to the, I think, imperial red. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's not important. These are the cuttings that I took from it, so then it can hopefully push out more Birkin style leaves. A lot of people say that you can't take cuttings of philodendrons like this, but bitch, there are really some little roots growing out of that. Pop off, sis. Pop off, wig. Go in. You didn't have to snap so hard. We have more marble queen cuttings, a bunch of different cuttings. What even is in here? There's a Monstera adansonii, a English ivy, a lemon philodendron, and then some more marble queen cuttings. I have like marble queen cuttings everywhere. And then I have some Scindapsus pictus exotica. And then this is a Syngonium white butterfly cutting that I took from my friend's mom's plant. And I have Syngonium white butterfly. It's downstairs on the grow rack under a lot of light because I want it to get big and I want it to start vining, and it's still like a little bush right now and I don't like it. This is Belinda. Belinda is a dragon tree. I've had Belinda for a long time. I got her for $16 at Lowe's because she was on the damaged rack, and I was like, this literal tree is perfectly fine and gorgeous. This is a silver satin pothos. These are just a bunch of cuttings that I just stuck in soil. There were some cuttings that I got from a friend. But I have this big one. The leaves are a lot bigger. The markings are a little bit different. But this is a really easy plant, very fast grower, gets really big. This is my psychopath of a Philodendron Brazil.
You know how I feel. Why would you say that?
It was like growing so weird. I was like, why is it getting wider and not longer? That's not what these plants do. And I realized that these vines were growing back up into the plant. You ever meet someone who's like, oh, I'm gonna grow my hair out? They're expecting it to like grow down and be nice and long and luscious, but really it just goes, poof. That's what she was doing. This is Miss Rosa.
You got $1?
Miss Rosa.
You're fucking lying. Let me see.
We love her. She is a Philodendron Congo Red. This is also another like star find at Lowe's. I don't know why, but Lowe's, they slap sometimes. But other times I go and I'm underwhelmed and sad. Pop off, Lowe's. Go in. This is a Philodendron Prince of Orange. I love like that the leaves, when they first grow out, they're this like beautiful bright orange color, and then they slowly fade to like a darker greenish orange, and then they eventually just turn green. But the stems stay this like really cool burnt orange color. Again, this was another like really cheap Lowe's find. I have her right next to my bed. This is my other Philodendron Brazil. This one's a little bit smaller. And when I got that, I think I got this beginning of the summer. It's probably about like this much foliage. And then like, look at it now. This thing grows so fast. You give them lots of light, fertilize them pretty often in the growing season. Really let them dry out between waterings and they will grow so well for you. This is a plant that I'm really, really excited for it to get big. This is a Philodendron domesticum, and Golden Goddess, I think, is the variegation type. It's not like the Prince of Orange or the Gigantium or the Congo Red. When this gets big, these stems will flop over and be more like cascading vines rather than just this little bush that it is now. Did I talk about this Golden Pothos? I don't remember if I talked about this Golden Pothos. This is my Golden Pothos. We love her. This, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. This is Miss Meredith. Miss Meredith is a heartleaf philodendron. So I'm 6'1". If I hold this straight up, it's about 8 feet high. If I never took cuttings of this plant, the vines would be onto the floor with a couple feet to spare. But I often take cuttings of this. Sometimes I put them back in at the top to make it bushier. Sometimes I plant them into other pots and give them away to people.
Philodendrons, the gifts that keep on giving.
And I think that's it. Oh no, I forgot one little one. Oh my gosh. This is a little jade plant. I think that's what this is. I don't know. It's some sort of succulent. I've had this thing for literally like 5 years, and like it just won't die. And like I can't get rid of it either. I've thought about like giving it away to someone, but I can't just because I've had her for so long. That's absolutely it. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please go check out my podcast. It's called The House of Lynn. It's with all of my best friends. It would really, really, really mean a lot to me and all of my friends if you went to go check it out. It's available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. There's a video version on the House of Lynn YouTube channel. Go check out all my music. I have a new EP coming out soon. All of the links to all of that will be in the description. Just click on my link tree. Everything will be there. 2021 is going to be the year of music, of podcasts, and of plants. And you know what? Bye!